Hey guys, Blade Wilson back here. It's been a while and I'm a little late here, but I wanted to go over my top 10 Marvel Legends from 2023. These are just 5 honorable mentions right here. We have Hawkeye on the Sky Cycle, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man No Way Home, Magneto, Storm, Rogue from X-Men 97. Now, all of these are pinless, right? They would have made the list, but there were some problems with some of them. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man didn't have an even set of hands, so kind of have to like work with it, and this god awful head sculpt. So yeah, it's not even gonna focus because it's so bad. But yeah, then Rogue, I wish had a different hair sculpt. Same with the Storm, because I feel like it's too I mean, obviously it's based off the animated series, but it just doesn't have enough detail in the hair, and I feel like they could use some more detail, and Rogue just has one sculpted ear instead, so it kind of throws off the aesthetic to me. And then Magneto, he's a little bit on the short side, and they did not give him calf rotation, so that is a loss. Now Hawkeye, it's kind of hard to get him to look like he's shooting a bow and arrow, so that is kind of why he is on the honorable mentions. At number 10 here we have Sandman from No Way Home. So he's number 10 just because, he doesn't come with as much, as not like too much you can do with him. I kind of wish he had more accessories where he could have weapon hands like he did in like Spider-Man 3. He didn't really have that for No Way Home, but hopefully down the line they can release a trilogy series of characters like Sandman in his human form with some like sand attachment pieces or like interchangeable heads, kind of like with what we got with the retro carded Sandman from a few years back, kind of something like that, but for the Spider-Man 3 version. But this figure, I still like it, and hopefully I can get some upgrades for it down the line until we get our official trilogy Sandman. So at number 9 here we have Extremis Armor Iron Man. Now this figure is pretty decent. Only complaint is the torso articulation. It's kind of poor, so that's why he's at number 9. The feet are kind of odd looking, but not too much. Hopefully down the line they can make this more metallic, because it's not as metallic as I was hoping. But I know they already reused this mold for the Iron Patriot, so hopefully they can get a couple more uses out of this body mold and try to put out a more metallic variant down the line. But still, as of now, this is a really good Iron Man for the Civil War. Yeah, I think this is the armor he had during Civil War, or was it the Pentagon armor? I always forget, but this is still a good figure. At number 8 here we have X-Men 97 Wolverine. So this is the same body mold we're used to, but they just made it pinless, and they gave us some parts from the X-Men animated series Wolverine, like the head and the hands, and I'm pretty sure they retooled the hips, and like I was saying, they made it pinless. So the arms, see, the arm hair wasn't painted, so I just went and did that myself. And we all know that down the line that they're going to give us a brown suit with this base mold. I've already seen it, so just can't wait for that to come out. So yeah, oh, by the way, how did you guys feel about Deadpool and Wolverine? I thought that movie was amazing. I can't wait to see it. I am so glad it made $1 billion at the box office, so hopefully they can make it to $2 billion. Let's see, because it's only been out for like a couple weeks. At number 7 here, we have Bishop from X-Men 97. This is a major upgrade from the previous Bishop we got. think it was 2018 Sauron Wave. I think that was on the Hyperion mold. So this is all pinless, all new sculpt. I wish he had some like kind of um, energy accessories, or even an interchangeable head where he has long hair. And I know a lot of people are doing head swaps, so hopefully down the line I could probably acquire another head for it. But as of now, this is really good piece, and I'm glad I got it. I was more excited for this than the Wolverine, because like when I seen this at like Walmart, Target, I was like, man, I need that more than I need the Wolverine. But yeah, this is excellent. Hopefully they do release one down the line on this mold with the 90s look, comic accurate. At number 6 here we have Spot from Across the Spider-Verse. Surprised that no other company has already put out their version of the Spot. Only Hasbro's put theirs out. Now I know Hasbro has their own Marvel Legends Miles, but I seen the reviews on that and I was like, nope, not interested. So I paid $20 for the SHF knockoff, which is, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's much better than the Legends version. So I just went with this. I tried to tweak it up myself. So yeah, this Spot is pretty articulated, and the accessories that he came with, obviously I'm not using them here because it wouldn't be as fun. So but yeah, this is a good figure. It's all pinless and it's very accurate to the proportions he has in the film. So hopefully down the line we get a repaint of this where it's all black with the white swirls. So I guess we just have to wait till next year or later in this year to see if they ever make that. At number 5 here we have Astonishing X-Men Cyclops. Now this is an all new sculpt. We thought it was the Vulcan mold with some painted lines, but it's all new sculpt, so that's good. And the visor effect, I mean, luckily they did make it to where it's removable, and I did modify the effect piece so that I can get it to fit in other Cyclops figures if I wanted to. Now, I'm going to show something that's actually kind of neat with the I-beam effect. So I've taken the effect piece and put it inside the X-Men 97 Cyclops visor. Now what you want to do is you want to cut it to where it looks like this. If you can take a screenshot or pause, make sure you cut yours like this so you can get it to fit in here, because it doesn't look like this when you take it out of this one. So you got to modify it if you want to fit it inside the visor of the 97 Cyclops. Just a little helpful tip there. Now, if you have the X-Men 97 Cyclops that has this blast effect, you can port it into the Astonishing X-Men Cyclops. I mean, it's a little gappy, but it'll fit in and you can get some fun factor and play value out of it. So do this too if you can. At number 4 we have Amazing Spider-Man 2, or No Way Home, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Now, looking at this, I was like, are the colors off? But Mafex recently showed theirs, and the colors between this and the Mafex are on point. So I'm going to have to assume that this is accurate, because I know that SH Figuarts has a different color blue, and the red's like super ultra metallic, like the original Mafex from like 10 years ago. So yeah, this Andrew Garfield figure, it should have came with an even set of hands, as same with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. But yeah, this figure didn't need an extra head to make it perfect. It was pretty much perfect as it was, besides the hand situation. But yeah, I'm glad I got all 3 Spider-Men from No Way Home. So I just need to get a new Electro from TASM 2, and well, we still need an Electro from No Way Home and Lizard. So just waiting on Hasbro for that. At number 3 we have Black Widow. She was a Target exclusive. The best Black Widow we've ever had. I want to say the last one we got was, I think, in the Writer's Wave. I did have that one. Luckily, I got rid of the figure, but I kept the bike, and I try to get her on it. She doesn't fit, or I'm not that good with posing and articulating figures, but I'll find something out. But yeah, this is a really superposable Black Widow, and she goes perfect with the Hawkeye that was released the same year. And I mean, what more can you ask? I mean, some people will say put toe hinge on her. I don't even care about toe hinge on like my action figures. It makes no difference to me. But the butterfly joints, that helps a lot. But yeah, this is overall like one of the best, or probably the best female action figure like to this day. At number two, we have the classic red and blue. Well, actually, it's not really the classic. I mean, yes, it is classic from the comics, but it's the red and blue suit from the end of No Way Home. And hopefully, we get to see this suit stick around for a while. We know that he's going to get the symbiote at some point. I mean, we don't even know when Spider-Man 4 is coming, the Tom Holland Spider-Man 4, of course. But yeah, I feel like the arms might be a little bit too long. I heard some people talk about that. I feel like that could be, yeah, I feel like that's possible. But I mean, it does have the drop down hips, so that kind of helps hide it a little bit. And the metallic blue in person looks a little dull, but on camera it's looking like really shiny. So I find that kind of interesting right now. But yeah, this is a really good offer, and I know Figuarts did one, but yeah, this is a better offering than Figuarts, I'll say. Now, before we get to number one, I did want to show off this head real quick. It's this head came with the was it the red and blue Spider-Man from No Way Home. The head sculpt, I don't know, something about it looked like Michael Cera. So what I did was I took the hair from Icarus, repainted it, and did a hair swap. And then I added all the like blood and scratches on the face to make it look like how he did in No Way Home. Do you hear something?
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
You all heard it coming. So at number one, we have Green Goblin from Spider-Man No Way Home. And yes, he is my number one favorite. I had so much fun factor with this guy. And I'm filming this free-handed because my tripod broke. So that's why I'm moving it around. So yeah, this is my favorite figure. Marvel Legends figure, I should say, from 2023. And I got a couple looks that I want to show off real quick. Now, you could be asking yourself, what's so different about this look? Well, I did get a custom cloth hoodie on here, so we can take this off like so, and then he's got a different pumpkin bomb. Thanks to this one, this is the PW Toys Green Monster 1/12 scale, and that Green Goblin comes with two of these metallic looking pumpkin bombs. So I put that in his hand because the one we got from Hasbro is rolling around back there, and that guy is falling down. Great. So I was just saying the Hasbro one had one green dot on just the one side, so I went around and did both sides just as best as I could, adding the white dots because it's only on just one side. I thought the white dots were on both sides, but I did some further inspection and it's just the one side. So yeah, that was the comparison there between the pumpkin bombs and everything rolling and falling. And this is my favorite look when he has the helmet on. Obviously, this was not in the movie. It was just some fan concept art someone put together. And I was like, that is the ultimate look for Green Goblin. And you're probably going to ask about the red on the blades. I just put some blood on there just because, I mean, he did stab Toby in the back at the end of No Way Home. And in some concept art, it showed that he was stabbing Tom Holland's Spider-Man. So I thought, well, why not just put it on just to, you know, spruce it up a bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this top 10 was really late, but better putting something out there than nothing. And when I get a new tripod, I'll make more videos and put something out there for you guys. So I'll see you from there, and hope you guys take care and share, subscribe to the video, and I'll catch you guys soon. Deuce.